Hello and welcome to day 4 of Dream Big. Today we're looking at how we're feeling. Are you feeling nervous or excited? Apprehensive or enthused? If it's a goal that you've been wanting to do for a long time, there's a good chance that you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, perhaps a bit unsure. Am I really capable of doing this? Probably thoughts might be going through your head. Well, I can tell you now that you can most definitely do it. Simple, right? Let's end there. If only it were that straightforward. Because unfortunately, we've got to do the hard work to get you to where you need to be. But what I want you to do today is to notice and name. Notice and name what you say. Well, it's actually the feelings. How are you feeling as you sit here and you read or watch this video? Because what we would need to do is to understand how we feel and capture that. Use it to help drive us forwards. Today's most valuable action is I want you to notice, name, and write down how you're feeling as you read this. Noticing and naming is a practice I use with my nutrition clients because it enables them to understand and identify the foods that they're eating. Sometimes we'll actually eat our food so quickly that we won't really notice the flavours, the tastes, the textures, and actually the whole experience of eating. But by noticing and naming, we bring it to the front of our consciousness and we can actually break habits that have become set in and established over many periods of time. Because by saying, oh, I'm feeling a little bit emotional, I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed at the moment, that's not a bad thing. That's actually quite a good thing, because by understanding why you're feeling that way now, we can then determine what we need to do next time. Is it because you've just tried to do everything at once? Or is it because somebody's had a conversation with you and told you something that you were a little bit unsure about? By noticing and naming how you're feeling at the moment, it means that we have information that we can then base some decisions off. Because what I want us to do is to take the guesswork out of these things. Far too often we'll sit there and we'll play through these thoughts in our mind and we'll get ourselves into a bit of a mess. It doesn't have to be that way. It can actually be quite straightforward by breaking down these big challenges into bite-sized chunks and just ticking off the chunks as we go along. But we can't do that unless we know how we feel. And that's our most valuable action today. Write down how you're feeling at this moment as you think about the challenge ahead. That's it. Nice and simple for today, but have a think about it, write it down, and as ever, ask me some questions, comment in the Facebook group, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.